Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones. The Bears will put toe to leather and will get started. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. So Iowa State's offense will get the first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. To the air on 2nd down. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Cyclones will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So the Baylor Bears offense will get the ball for the first time. To throw it. That's caught. It's Robinson.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Quickly to the tight end. Good, solid tackle. We joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Bears are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And the Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Unloads it left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
The short hands, it's Brown. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Now he's going to break the pocket. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Porter. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Bears are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Touchdown, Bears! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so done.
The Cyclones are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in. And the Cyclones line up to punt it away. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for Rhodes. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
I tell you, this defense and their front 7, they're going to have to play with great eye discipline because they know they are going to see this type of misdirection in the run game, and they got gashed there.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, that's That's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. White going to attack through the air. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And we say football is a game of inches. Man, I think when your field goal kicker hits the crossbar, you're living on that. And it's just short, and it doesn't climb up. It goes down and just inches away from being a really good kick.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations.
There he goes. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Cyclones need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Stands in and takes the hit. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. That penalty moves the ball into the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Brought down after a nice gain. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. It doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it again today.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Cyclones can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the pressure. Fires to the big fella. He breaks a tackle. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll move the tight end. He leaves it with his back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Unleashes one. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. White wants to throw it. Unloads it downfield. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Sets up the screen. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking for a crease. It's Alexander. It's a running touchdown, Baylor! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beaten like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for space, it's Alexander. Bulldozes his way through. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. White going to attack through the air. A strike downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. They'll try to power it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bears! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. White wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down for this offense. Catch in the middle. It's Klopfenstein. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Throws to the tight end. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner is stopped. Iowa State sending the offense back out. This drive will open from the 15. They've taken 3 haymakers right across the jaw, down 21-0. But, David, now the chance to answer.
And this defense has been suffocating. And this is so hard. When you don't have the answers early, man, and the defense hits you in the mouth, you got to find some plays quickly here to try to make this a football game.
This is an offense that has a lot of pride. They're not used to being in this position. I think it's going to take one effort, one individual great play to finally wake this team up and get them back some momentum.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll send the back in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. to the ground with the back. Runs through the tackle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. He's got 99 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a trip. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
And the Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's got it again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add them.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. White going to attack through the air. Safe completion on the screen. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A really nice job by the defense, understanding the situation. We know they like to run the touch pass. Great job selling out, seeing it, bringing those guys right down, flying into space, getting the fast, speedy wide receiver on the ground. Nice 3rd down stop.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give on the inside. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll try the run. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. White wants to throw it. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hendricks.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. And the Cyclones get the first down.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on third down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Got it in the middle, it's Townsend. He won't get there, it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle.
Looking for the end zone. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. White going to attack through the air. Gets it out quickly. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Quarterback keeps it. Oh, he's got some space. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Bears are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Love the execution there at the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. And handoff, keep working on that clock. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point makes it 28-0.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Cyclones in a good spot here with second and short. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and short from their own 33. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Breaks into the open. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. After the run, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got a man. It's Hendricks. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for room. It's Peppers. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. Takes a hit as he fires. He's got an open man. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. This is what an elite team does.